Well, hi. This is my evidence tree for contemporary world, and it talks about the modern decades now. Um, Now we can see that in the modern days we've got a lot of change in our society, and this is all because of lots of things that have been happening since since not much time ago. And this happens mostly because of four factors. One of them is globalization. What is globalization? Globalization is the is when the world starts to communicate with each other more and more and in easier ways, to the point that it is common for us to know everything in a lapse of less than 1 minute. This is all because of globalization, and this helps a lot to make a progress in society. And globalization helped the the speed up of movements and exchanges in society with mm, business stuff. I don't know. Well, but yeah, this is globalization, and it is the way the world connects all around it. Uh, Now the other one of the other factors. Whoa, no. First, why did globalization emerge? Where did it came from? It I will say that after all the wars we've had, and mostly the Cold War between Russia and America and the US. Uh, we had the opportunity to create lots of new stuff that helped us to communicate and connect people with each other. And by making this, we also had the opportunity to make better relationships with other countries that are not on our side of the world, and this helps a lot. And that in my opinion, that's why it emerged. uh, I think that, well, and another factor for these things to be happening is the terrorism. O sea, the, I'm sorry, uh, all the change that we've had in society. One big factor is the terrorism, and um, this word means the use of violence and threats to intimidate or coerce, especially for political purposes. And yeah, this is how you get people to be calmed in a certain way, because with terror, I don't know. No, sorry, uncalmed. Um, well, and and this has been happening a lot since I don't know when. I really don't know. It is it is part of our history, and tourist people had been through our history every time. The now in nowadays, the one of the biggest mm, tourist attack. well, in the way it affected all the world and all. It was the attack on the Twin Towers, the 9/11 of 2001. This event really changed a lot of things in history. It really changed the security we had to put in on airports, and to be careful with the um, fronteras. I don't know, but yes, this was a big change in society. This happens a lot on Mexico. This happens a lot in Mexico, but in another way, that is the carteles. There are in some way there are terrorists that make people to be scared of going out and not have liberty, and that is pretty bad for a society to grow and to expand how it is. Well, another factor for the changing society would be unipolarity. That well, this all pretty much happened in the 90s after the Cold War, and this was when the U.S. well took the role of the biggest economic and power of the world. You know, it is practically that. When the distribution of power is in one state, uh, with the most cultural and economic and military influence. And yeah, it is all about how this the the United States is practically the owner of the world. But well, what can we do about that? Now, another factor that is big enough for this change in society in the last decades will be the digital era, which pretty much happened after Google launched their their platform. For everyone to search and do stuff. Well, do pages on internet. And yeah, the digital era is also good for communication and has helped with a lot a lot of has helped a lot with the globalization of this world. And I think it is pretty good, and it is helping us to connect with each other, even though there are some people that don't accept it as well. But I think it is gonna do good influence in society, like it is doing now. But well, yeah, the times are not well. Yeah, in this moment, the times are not that good, and because of this digital era, we can communicate with each other. We can have classes, even though we're not in person talking to each other. We can get the knowledge we need from everything. So yeah, in this era will be it's a pretty good chapter in humanity. But as good things come, that bad things come too, you know. So there are a lot of things now on the internet that shouldn't be there and that are pretty bad. I think so. And what I mean with pretty bad is that they're not secure for everyone to just enter and look for them. Yeah, but this is a big step for community. Well, in my conclusion, the world has been changing a lot of things in the last times, so it is it is pretty different from the last 20 years or 10 years even, and we we have been doing a lot of big steps in technology, society, of this. Everything after the Cold War has been a big change because of all the new technologies the Cold War uh, gave us, and help and helping society will be a good thing, you know. And we should be prepared also for bigger changes nowadays, because every time this this world is changing faster and faster, and maybe there will be some time where we cannot catch up with it, and will be left behind. So yeah, we should be prepared for everything. Well, that's my conclusion. Thank you for listening to me. Goodbye.